Sit back and relax. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. Let your eyes drift to the candles. Let your gaze rest softly. Notice the flame and the flicker. And just rest and listen. Two goats on the bridge. Between two mountains lay a narrow bridge. On each mountain lived a goat. Some days the goat from the western mountain would cross the bridge to graze on the eastern mountain. Some days the goat from the eastern mountain would cross the bridge to graze on the western mountain. But one day both goats began to cross the bridge at the same time. Those goats met in the middle of the bridge. Neither wanted to give way. "Move off!" shouted the western goat. "I am crossing the bridge." "Move yourself!" bawled the eastern goat. "I am crossing here." As neither would retreat and neither could move forward, they stood in anger for some time. Then at last they locked horns and they began to push. They were so evenly matched in strength that they succeeded only in pushing each other off the bridge. Wet and furious, they climbed from the river and stomped off to their homes. Each could be heard to mutter, "See what his stubbornness caused." Two goats on the bridge. Between two mountains lay a narrow bridge. On each mountain lived a goat. Some days the goat from the western mountain would cross the bridge to graze on the eastern mountain. Some days the goat from the eastern mountain would cross the bridge to graze on the western mountain. But one day both goats began to cross the bridge at the same time. The two goats met in the middle of the bridge. "We have a problem here," said the western goat. "So it seems," said the eastern goat. "I do not want to back up," said the western goat. "Neither do I," said the eastern goat. "This bridge is narrow, but perhaps if we both are very careful," added the western goat, "we could pass without falling," concluded the eastern goat. "We can try," said the two goats. And cautiously they squeezed past, each being careful not to overbalance the other. Thus the goats passed peacefully and they went on their way. Each could be heard to mutter, "What a cooperative fellow he is." And now a Finnish proverb. If you can't get through it, walk around. What have you heard calling you? Is there a story for you? How are you present? If you completed the sentence, "I am the one who are you?" What would you do? Take a breath and return your energy to your body and lift your gaze. Namaste.